What a room. Wow factors at every turn. There really is rolling countryside. So this is Berry Thorpe Farm, a striking new development of 3 individually designed homes nestled between Thorpe Arnold and Waltham on the Wolds. They've been beautifully designed, they're well proportioned and will be finished to an incredible standard. And set within rolling countryside like this, they are a very rare find. Now clearly they're still under construction, but the ambition here is so clear and they're making great progress. So I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek before these properties hit the open market and will be available to buy. So let's head in and take a look.
I will speak, so let's get round to why.
Each home at Berry Thorpe Farm has been designed with care and clarity. They're not just large houses, they've been carefully planned with proportions that feel right, layouts that make sense, and spaces that invite you to live in them. From the way natural light moves through each room to the materials chosen for every surface, there's been real attention to detail here. These aren't off-the-shelf homes, they feel bespoke, crafted and personal. The level of finish is exceptional. The specification reads like a checklist of some of the most well-respected names in the industry. But what's more important is how these elements come together. Nothing feels overdone. It's luxurious, but executed with class. You'll find handmade kitchens by Tom Howley, widely regarded as the Rolls-Royce of kitchen design. Each one tailored to the home it's in, with finishes and craftsmanship that speak for themselves. Bathrooms are by Vanity Hall, a British manufacturer known for precision joinery and timeless design, paired here with seamless Korean surfaces giving a sleek and contemporary finish. Flooring and tiling throughout comes from corn stone, bringing warmth and texture into these modern country homes. They don't just look the part, they deliver on every level. From the materials to design, these are homes that combine luxury with livability in a way that's rarely seen. So here we are in Barbury Barn. Now this one is most finished. It's actually been part furnished. It got some finishing touches before it will kind of go live on the open market, but it gives you a real taste for what these properties are going to be like. And we start obviously in the entrance hall. There's some real height to this space, which kind of gives a sense of like grandeur as soon as you come in, which is like a centralised staircase. Really impressive first impressions as soon as you walk through the door. We start with one of the many very interesting features about this house, which is the cinema room. So it still needs to be dressed in here, but we've got these cinema chairs and there's going to be a screen going on this wall here. Obviously dark colours, perfect sort of evening retreat. So really, really cool space. That door there takes you into a utility room. But then this is the kind of everyday living space, the lounge, which is a really nice, light and airy room. We've got windows to 2 aspects and French doors that open up onto one of the outside living spaces, which again is another great feature about this property, is that there's multiple spaces to enjoy the outdoors and the plot really wraps around the building. What a room. You'll notice as we go through as well, there's really high skirtings and deep architraves. All of these things that the developer's just gone above and beyond with the specification, just to give it that little bit of extra luxurious kind of feel to the house. Let's head through to the kitchen. Now, as we step into the kitchen, the first thing you notice is the views to the back of the property. There really is rolling countryside. It really adds to the living space, and if you're sitting in here entertaining, overlooking those rolling countryside views, yeah, it just makes it feel that a little bit more special. And here we are in the kitchen space. This just again is another example of the super high quality finishes that we find throughout the whole development. Everything's integrated here. We've got space for the bins, we've got the dishwasher, we've got fridge freezers. Obviously there's the cooker there as well. And then it opens through into a really nice pantry space. So a very functional and luxurious living, dining and entertaining space. The final thing to mention on the ground floor is that we do have a cloakroom with a toilet as well down here. That completes the ground floor. Let's have a look upstairs. So on the first floor, the first thing that you notice is this amazing landing space. I always think a big galleried landing like this kind of just takes a property into another league. It gives such a sense of space. And also, which is quite unique for properties like this, is just again to have the height, making space for this amazing chandelier. We'll start in the master bedroom though. I mentioned the views downstairs that made the kitchen space so spectacular, but it only gets better when you're up here. Being slightly more elevated, you can see slightly further and really get a sense for the rolling hills that surround you. But what a view to have your morning coffee to. And as you can see, the bed is centralised in the centre of the room, and the windows and doors, which will have a Juliet balcony as well. So again, really maximises the benefit of having this straight to the back of the house. And to complete this space, we've got an ensuite bath and shower room, which as you can see is also to such a high specification with really nice features like this seamless sink, tasteful colours, this lovely marble tile which covers the whole of the bathroom, and then this freestanding bath in front of the window to complete the space. So we've seen one of the 4 bedrooms in this property so far. Now there's 2 of the bedrooms there, the family bathroom as well upstairs, but let's have a look at the guest bedroom because this one is really, really special. So in the guest bedroom, we've got the walk-in wardrobe, which has got loads of hanging space and drawers. We've got another Juliet balcony, making the most of those views. Another window to the side here, so it makes the space so light and airy. And then an ensuite shower room, which again is exactly the same, high specification as we've seen everywhere else in the house. So that was Berry Barn. Now the other 2 plots are further behind, so there's not so much to see in these yet, although things are moving along really, really quickly. But we'll head over and I'll just give you a sneak peek so you've got a sense for what's to come with these 2 other houses, because they are going to be spectacular. So let's go and have a look. So as I've said, this is still a building site and there's plenty going on in this plot today, but I just wanted to show you this kitchen diner because it spans the full width of the house. Over that side, we've got an extra prep kitchen, this amazing island space, a bespoke bar going in here, and plenty of space for dining and living. So it really is an amazing feature. So before we go into Berry Barn, I just want to show you one last thing in Mulberry House, which is the height of the entrance hall, because it is just incredible. As soon as you walk in, there's 3 stories and it goes right up, giving a real space of scale, a really impressive first impression as soon as you open the front door. And here we are in Berry Barn, which, like the others, is completely unique in terms of its layout and architecturally as well. They all look different, which kind of gives the whole site a real kind of unique feel to it. What I'm standing at the moment is going to be kind of like a glass atrium for this property. So either side of this will be fully glazed, making the most of the views over this side of the property and opening up into a nice big kitchen, living, dining space. It's going to be amazing. And there we have it, 3 amazing homes. It won't be long until they are available on the open market. So make sure you head over to berrythorpefarm.co.uk, register on the mailing list, and you'll be the first to hear when you can come down and take a look at them for yourself. Until then, we'll see you soon.
Hesitated over love, now you're taking over us. 'Cause you waited long enough. Hesitated over love, now you're taking